Good morning again, YouTubers. This is Ed Ward here at the Golden Palace Swimming Pool where the Judah Lion rules over the center of the pool. And this here feature is a waterfall feature. And we have deck jets that spout the water up back into the pool for the kids. It's really a nice bonding place. So I think we had like 20 swimmers yesterday, close to it. Usually Sunday, Monday we get swimmers, but because the school has had a lot of testing here this last week for finals and stuff for near the spring break time or whatever. I think the kids have maybe 2 more months of school. I think they go till June this year because it started late, maybe even close to July, and then they only get like 1 month off. And then the regular school year is supposed to start last week of August, first week of September. So it'll be then back to normal as far as the new schedule, how they want to put the kids through school. So that's kind of why we've had lower amounts of guests here at the pool here this last couple months. But you can see this morning, 7 a.m. and it's 81 degrees on April 5th. Or April 5th, it's May 2nd. I'm still not awake. I need to have some of my tea. So yeah. Anyways, beautiful pool. We worked very hard to keep it crystal clear and clean for everybody. And it's a great bonding place. Sang karaoke yesterday too, but mostly we had two people in the barangay that passed away here this last few days, and for any public karaoke, it's not allowed to play during the 1 week mourning period when someone passes away here. But for private individuals in their homes or whatever, they can, and that's what we have here is private, and we let the guests decide on their own whether they want to not play karaoke or play karaoke. It's their choice when we have guests. So they have to decide whether they want to play or not, if there's someone that passed that week or not. That's up to them, because this is a private place, and just like a private home anywhere. You can't tell anybody what to do in your private home, right? Same thing. So we don't play it our own selves when we don't have guests, in respect to the families in the barangay that just lost a loved one. But that's just the way. It's just one of the little cultural things of the Philippines you just have to get used to. It depends how your demeanor is. If you can be tolerant and learn, especially when you're in someone else's country that you weren't born in and you are not a part of, but you want to live there as an expat or even just visiting, whatever, right? You want to observe and respect that country's culture. You don't have to join in it, but you have to respect it as far as not disturbing it or not voicing your public voice against it or anything like that. you should just respect their culture in their place. And one of that is saying, learning at least some words of their language. So, thank you is salamat. I put that in the description of my videos sometimes. And by the way, please subscribe and like if you get a chance. It'd be great. I appreciate it. And what's another one? There's several other, obviously, there's lots of words that foreigners can remember. Like siggy, 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 that's okay, 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 like that. There's several things that you can say that you can use in a conversation, and they're gonna like when you speaking their language, right? Yeah, even though it's in Philippines, they teach English as a second language in this country, so everybody knows it. Just the meanings of it and expressions of English, most of them don't really understand that, because they're not really fluent in it all the time. So, that's just the way it is. But it's a wonderful, loving place to be. People are so wonderful and kind all the time. I mean, I've rarely ever been in a situation that a Filipino was rude. You know what I mean? It's maybe all in the 8 years or 8 years pretty much off and on I've been coming here, and then I've been here permanent for over 3 years since my retirement, and maybe two times where there was a rude situation or something like that. It's very, very rare. So, and they all understand, if you have to speak English going to stores or whatever, a lot of these businesses and stuff, they hire people that are fluent in English, so you're not going to have a problem, right? And it's not like the religion here is way different than, because majority is Christian, but you know what, I've had conversations and dealings with the Muslims here too, and I've never had a problem with them either. The demeanor of the Philippines people is not, I'm gonna find a way to hurt you. No, or I'm against you. No. If they have a problem with you, they're gonna be quiet. They're just gonna be quiet. That's the way they are. They are not gonna confront you or get into your face or anything. So, that's what we're used to as foreigners. We have a lot more of that complaining. Well, in the Philippines they call it murmuring. It is complaining, right? So you're going to hear it once in a while, blah, 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 but for the most part, everyone's got a real good disposition of happiness, and that's rare in itself in this day and age, right? And I think the closer you get to poor people, they don't have the worries that these richer people do, these people that are, striving to get rich all the time. It's not like that in the Philippines. Very rare. So there's not really any bad attitudes, at least what I see. So anyways, just want to say good morning to you guys. Good morning, and I'm going to go to Dipolog today, which is the closest city to our place here. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. And I got to get some hardware supplies and some food supplies. I have to go to the power company, Zenico. I have to go there and submit my last paperwork to them so they can get me on the schedule for installing my net meter for my solar system. And it's a long-ass process I've been going through with that since last October, right? So hopefully within 3 months, I'll have my meter. Good luck. We'll see. But, that's when I have to, if I don't have it within that time, that's when I have to start submitting, letters to them, affidavits, telling them, charging them actually per month additional, what I'm already charging them, 20,000 pesos per month in my original letter of intent, that within a certain time period, you have to start, compensating me back for my loss of you being so slow in the installation of your meter, because I'm losing, over 10,000 pesos per month in additional electric costs, that where if the meter was installed, that would be zero. My bill would be zero, but I'm paying over 10,000 right now because they haven't installed my meter. And the process does take time, and it's explained the time schedule in the guidelines of the new net metering law in the Philippines. So I understand all that, but in first world countries, because I had three different major solar systems installed on my properties in the U.S. And just a minute, I got to take a break here. Tea. Very delicious. And those 3 solar systems in the U.S. hooked up to the grid, signed the net metering agreement all within like 2 months maximum, right? 2 months after the solar system had been installed. So, I think it's reasonable that it should be at a minimum after 3 months, the whole process should be done and complete. But no, now we're going on 8 months. Yeah, this is what I mean. That's why I've already submitted a letter of intent with affidavit saying that they owe me 20,000 per month if it goes past that 3-month period. So if I don't get it now within another 3 months, so that'd be like 11 months, almost 1 year. If I don't have it installed by that time, then I'll have to submit another letter of intent, or not a letter of intent, but an affidavit telling the power company that for every month here on after, I'm gonna double the amount that you're gonna owe me per month because of the loss that you're incurring to me. So, and when I say me, I mean Lilibeth, because everything is in her name. As a foreigner here, you can't own anything. You personally can't demand or be on the schedule or sign or any of that stuff, right? You have to have an intermediary, which is always a Filipino. So good luck to you with that. So anyways, just letting you guys know, we're going to head to town today and just have a great day. Love you guys. Take care. Please subscribe and like if you think you're getting a good content here. And I got a good thumbnail for this one now. I subscribe to Canva, Canva, and they have some great thumbnails that you can make for your videos. And I'm going to start constructing those thumbnails and adding them to my videos now. So that's my new research that I've done recently. My channel's only not even 2 months old, so I'm slowly trying to get better and better. So thanks guys for bearing with me, and good luck. Bye-bye.